Welcome viewers, even if you don't watch my Minecraft series, I hope this video helps you install a ridiculous amount of mods with great ease. The main reason for this video is because I'll be releasing my world file every 5 to 10 days and I want my viewers to be able to download the world and have everything up and running. Now there is two versions of this tutorial, a basic version which assumes you are confident with modding but just want to get it over and done with incredibly quickly, which is why I'm releasing my config files in the description, or the in-depth version which goes over which versions of every mod to download. It'll be a very long video, but watching that should definitely have everything working. Welcome viewers to the in-depth version of this tutorial. If you haven't already, check out the basic version on my channel. This one's going to take a long time. For instance, I'm going to be going through which version of every single mod to download, and if you check in the description you can see how many mods there are that I'm helping you out with. So if the basic version works for you, you're definitely going to regret not going over just a 5-minute video. First off, mod loader, just grab the 1.2.5 version. There isn't any other version that you can download from this page. There's also the audio mod, which you should also download now if you do want sounds. Mod loader MP can be downloaded here. You don't actually need this unless you're using Explosive Plus, because it actually needs both the mod loader and the Forge mod loader, which is really strange, just hasn't updated yet. If you're watching this video sometime in the future, it probably doesn't need that anymore. Next up is Forge. If you're watching this video soon after it came out, I'd recommend the version 94. There might be a new version by the time this comes out, but I cannot guarantee that that is going to work. So once you've clicked on that, make sure you get the client version, not the server or the source. Next up, I'm on the Infocraft page. The only reason to head onto here, unless you want Infocraft, is for the 4096 fix that allows you to use over the 255 block IDs. Luckily the link is right up near the top, just click here and you can download it. Next up is Chicken Bones mod. The reason I'm here is to grab Chicken Core to make sure some of the mods are working, making sure you grab the latest client. Also there are a few more mods on this page, such as Not Enough Items. You can head down to the install instructions plus downloads and grab the 1.25 version client. If you're also using Railcraft and Red Power, it's probably a good idea to also grab the RC plugin and the RP plugin so you can actually see those recipes. Next up, Wireless Redstone Chicken Bones Edition. This allows some compatibility with Red Power as well as giving you wireless redstone. So if you head into here, install instructions plus download, and once again grab the core client version and also the add-ons client version and the Red Power client. Now we're up to Buildcraft. Just grab the 3.15 here and then download each and every part of the mod separately. They all lead to an AdFly link, so it is quite a pain, but it should still work. Next up we have additional Buildcraft objects. If you just head to the download link, you should find the nightly builds. Don't actually go to the download. Nightly builds is where you have to go to. It will lead you to this page, and then just head to the 3.1.5 version, which is the latest Buildcraft. And then you can download the latest successful build, which is 97. And here we are, you can click on this here, and that should download the mod. Now we have Zeldo's additional pipes, which basically gives you all of the teleport pipes in the game that I use. Make sure you don't download the top link, you're going to want to download the version 3.1.5, and the link is right here. Next up, Ender Storage, an improvement on the Ender Chest mod. So if you head down the page, you'll find the client link to the Ender Storage mod. You can see some of the dependencies, Mod Loader Forge and Code Chicken Core, which I've already downloaded, and I'll go over how to install in just a moment. I'm repeating myself a lot here, but make sure you get the client version. Next up, Forestry. Make sure you download the client version once again for version 3.1.5+. Next up, we're at the Logistic Pipes page. You just go Control F, type in download, it should give you the download link. Where are we? Here we are. Make sure you download, sorry about that, make sure you download the 3.x version. We also have Sneaky Pipes, another add-on to Buildcraft. You can download the 0.1.1 version here. Finally done with Buildcraft add-ons, we can head to Equivalent Exchange 2 and just download the client version once again. Next up we have Industrial Craft 2. You can head to the download link right here. You can see that it actually tells you not to install Mod Loader MP, which I have said to do. Luckily it just worked with the mods I'm using. If it doesn't work for you, I recommend not installing ModLoader, and just then not installing Explosives Plus. Or check the thread to make sure that maybe Explosive Plus hasn't been updated to not use ModLoader. Next up, Compact Solars. The link is right here, the client version under 1.2.5. The next mod is Advanced Machines 4.0. This is a different version than most people use. The other version doesn't allow upgrades to the machines, and it starts off more powerful. This one does allow all the upgrades to be added, which I do prefer. So you download the version 4 here, or at this link, whichever you prefer. Now, Inventory Tweak, the mod that I cannot live without. The download link is here. It works for 1.2.4 or 0.2.5. Next up, the Laser mod. Scrolling down the page, you should find the download link down here, underneath the installation instructions. Next onto the Steve's Carts mod, you'll find the version 1.2.0, which is the version for 1.2.5. I'm also using Thorncraft 2, and the AdFly download link is right here. Now, Mistcraft is a little bit different. You have to head over to the Binary Mage site here. Once you're here, it gives you a whole heap of different options to download. Make sure you grab the client Forge Patch version. Now, scrolling down the page on the Railcraft website, you'll find version 5.2.0 of the client. That is the mod that you have to download. Portalcraft has the correct download link. Portalcraft has the correct download link down at the bottom of the page with the primary link. Next off, we have Red Power. Just head to the official blog, and it will lead you to this page. If you just head up to the top right, you should be able to click on Download Red Power. And then you'll see a page like this. You then have to download all the different client files. Unfortunately, it isn't just one download. And now we're up to Explosives Plus. You have to scroll down all the pictures and all the videos to the download link here. Next up, we have the Team Fortress 2 page. All I use is the Sentry and the Dispenser. My config files won't help you if you're trying to use the other mods. So scrolling far down the page, you'll find the download link to the TF2 Sentry 1.2.2. And even further down, you'll find the TF2 Dispenser. Next up, we have OptiFine. The ones I downloaded were the Smooth and Multicore plus Anti-Aliasing. This will probably slow down your system instead of speeding it up, but I don't recommend it. Your best option is probably Smooth, or if you have a multi-core processor, grab the multi-core version here. And the download links are here and here. But if you're brave and have a fast computer, go for it. Next up, we have the Bombsons mod. The only reason that I grab these mods is for the auto switch. Although I am quite tempted to grab Weather Be Gone. So here is the only mod I use, download auto switch for version 1.2.5. We also have the More Pistons mod to help me out with my redstone creations that I try to avoid like the plague. Here is the download link, client version as always. Invasion mod is something I haven't installed yet. Please comment down below when it does get updated to use Forge. It's the only reason I'm not using it so far. Here is Sparrow API, a new mod to help mods such as Doggy Talent, Magic Cats and Simply Horses to actually work. The download link is right here at the top of the thread. Next up, we have Magic Cats. You can choose from the two download links here. One, a regular link to be quick, and one that makes the mod developer a little bit of money. The download link for Simply Horses is under current version info, right here. The download link for the correct version of Doggy Talents is right underneath here, regular and AdFly version. Next up, we have Daft PVFs. I use it for the Tree Capitator mod. Although I might move over to Connected Destruction sometime in the future. Unfortunately, it uses ModLoader MP, so I can't guarantee it's going to work. So, the direct download link for Tree Capitator is right here. Next up, we have Jack Firecracker's mods. The only mod I'm using here is the More EXP mod. Download link right at the bottom. Next up, we have What is My Light level. That might be confusing because these aren't all the snapshot releases. The version you actually want is the later stable release up at the top. Ray's minimap, once again pretty simple, right here at the top, 1.2.5 version. Atomic Striker makes quite a few good mods. I'm using 4 of them in my series so far. You want to download the 1.2.5 Forge version, not ModLoader MP for Ropes Plus. Same thing for Battle Towers. I was mistaken, only 3 mods, and then just grab the 1.2.4 and 1.2.5 version of Magic Yarn. Unofficial Better Enchanting is a great mod if you just head down to the download, open the spoiler, and then download the 1.2.7 version, which will work for 1.2.5. Next up, we have Crafting Table 3, an update to Crafting Table 2 made by a different developer. Download the client version here, and also the Not Enough Items patch. This is a patch that goes in your jar after Not Enough Items that will allow this mod to work. Next up, we have Fossil Archaeology. Just download the latest version up the top here, but also download the resource file. The resource file just simply goes, no, it's a resource folder, and it should simply go into your .minecraft, so the actual things in the mod will have sounds. Okay, that should be everything on the download front. I can now actually get on to the tutorial. Hopefully that hasn't bored you to death. This is a very in-depth version. Next up, what you should do is launch Minecraft, head into your options and go Force Update so you can get a completely clean jar. Once you click done and log in, it should then update your Minecraft and there shouldn't be any problems with previous mods that you have installed. Once that is done, open up your bin folder and then Minecraft. You might notice some slight differences because I do not have a clean jar. I haven't just done an update like I just said. Now what I do is sort out my 3 folders into mods, .jar and weird ones. First off, I'll just go over the .jars because that's what you should actually mod first. Alright, here you can see all the mods that do go into the jar. These are all the APIs apart from Mistcraft. They're also in the order that you do need to install them. So simply put, grab mod loader first, drag that in, press OK and close it down. I use WinRAR, it might be different if you're using a different program, and just do that. My mistake, nearly forgot, after audio mod put modloader MP and then forge, or my combination of mods are not going to work. Sorry about that, just do that for all the other mods as well. If you want to be a bit more sure it's going to work after you've gotten the first 2, just run Minecraft and close it down, but there shouldn't be any problem about doing this step by step. So I'm just going to keep going. This will add Mistcraft to the game, that last one. Next up, you want Code Chicken Core. Go on, click the right button. Then Not Enough Items, which is a good way to check if other mods are working, because you'll be able to see the items that the mod should add. Then you want Not Enough Items, which will allow that mod I went over before to actually work. And then Sparrow API. Okay, now there are also some actual mods which also have to go into the jar, which I've gotten here. So I've got Better Enchanting, the Auto Switch mod. Do not actually install Mistcraft, that's already installed with the previous file. More EXP is a little bit confusing because you have to drag it like so and extract it first. Let's go overwrite, yes. Now it should leave you with this folder here. It'll probably look a bit different, that probably won't be in there, but you just want to grab all those class files and drag it in. If you didn't extract it first, it'll drag a folder in instead, and then the mod will not work. So once that's done, you want to grab What is my light level stable, and drag that in also. These ones I do not actually use, so I'll just delete them now, and then grab one of the versions of Optifine which is appropriate for you. Either multi-threaded or smooth. I'm going to grab the multi-threaded version now and also drag that in already. Then all you have to do is launch Minecraft. My mistake, a rookie mistake for that, you also want to delete your meta.inf file, which I have already gotten rid of. That's an important step. If you don't, you'll either be stuck on a loading or just a black screen. Okay, now that should have successfully launched, once you've closed down Minecraft, it should give you all the folders. What I mean by that is that a mods folder, a config folder, and possibly some other one will also be created. Which is important because the next step is to head to your sorted mod folder. If you look in here, it will show you all the mods that do go into your mods folder. Also, if you've downloaded any mods and they are left over, as in I've forgotten about them, just drag them into your mods folder and they should work. So I'm just going to grab all of these here, pause the video to see which ones they are. I'm just going to copy paste them into my mods folder and overwrite everything. You'll notice there's some mods here that have not been copied in. This is because they aren't in the mods folder, but they're actually in these weird ones. These are a little bit different, only because they have to be extracted first and they come with install instructions. Alright, so I'm going to start with Portal Gun. It's a little bit strange in the sense that it doesn't actually have a jar that goes into your mods folder, it has an entire folder. So if you just right click and drag and go extract here, overwrite everything, you'll be left with this portal gun folder, and this will actually work. Next up we have advanced machines. Whoa, what's going on here? Just extract it like so, and you'll be left with these three folders. As always, you want to grab the client, and it'll give you this mods folder. You don't want to actually drag this into your mods folder, you want to drag it into your .minecraft and merge the two folders. Now if you're using on Mac, I believe that won't actually work, and what you probably should do is head into this folder and simply copy this client across. And that shouldn't overwrite everything. But I can't guarantee anything on Macs, I really don't know how they work. Next up we have Battle Towers. So just extract that here, just like the last one, and it will give you these two files, three folders. If you head into this one here, copy into Minecraft folder, just like before, you copy this into the .minecraft, but it's not just mods, it's also resources. Sorry about that, I'm sure a lot of you just checked your Steam to see if there was a message. Next up we have Equivalent Exchange 2, pretty much like Portal Mod, but it doesn't get extracted into your mods folder, but straight into your .minecraft. Press yes to all, and it should install the resources and the mod in the correct place. Next up, Explosives Plus. Extract that here, and you'll get a Mac OS and unzip me. Now we have put in mods and put in resources. So just want to copy in Explosives Plus. Don't copy over the .ds_store though. So now if we head into mods like it said, you can copy this in and replace. And the resources as well. You'll get, this one's a little bit confusing because it has put in resources, put in new sound, and then it has a nuke folder. What we want to do is go to your .minecraft, head to resources, head to new sound, which might not even be there, but if it is, you should just double click on it, and if it's not there, just right click, make a new folder, name it new sound, and then copy it in. Yes, I do want to replace all my files. Next up, we have Ropes Plus. I'm just going to extract that here as well. Yes to all. Oh, actually no, this is a good time to say you probably should delete everything after each step, just to make sure there isn't anything that gets overwritten. Head to the client, copy into Minecraft folder, and you'll get mods, and just like before, overwrite and merge. Next up, TF2 Dispenser and Sentry. I'm just going to extract both of them at the same time. There shouldn't be any replacements, but just press yes and not yes to all, just to make sure it's only the readmes that do get overwritten. Then head into the resources. So this one gets copied into the resource folders, and then the mod folder gets merged together. Yes, copy and replace. Next up there is the Minecraft jar. This one you're going to have to head into your bin, open up Minecraft once again, and then copy everything in. And then close it down. Now all the mods are installed, but if you try and run it you're going to get a whole heap of errors because of all the conflicts. Now to fix that, if you head into the description, there should be a My Configs link, which will be a download which once you've downloaded you'll find comprises of a Minecraft folder. So here it is, this will be what you're downloading. It isn't my .minecraft, it doesn't have any of the actual Minecraft files. If you head into it you'll see all it is my configs, and these folders here which also only have the configs in them. None of the mod files, because I'm not allowed to give those out. But now, once you've downloaded this Minecraft folder, you just select everything inside, including the folders, copy, and then paste it in here. Press yes to overwrite everything, because it's going to overwrite your configs and replace them with mine. And then Minecraft should actually run. Now, if you want to customize everything, you're going to have to go through the configs and change some things around, because I have changed things to my preferences. But if you're following my series and downloading my worlds, you probably do want things to work in the way that I have them working. So that is all for this incredibly long tutorial. I definitely hope this works. It should. And yeah, I hope this helped. StrayMav signing off, and I hope you enjoy my series.